Today I am going to start 12th accounts. The topic is accounts from incomplete records. Accounts from incomplete records. Most of the companies are maintain records in double entry system. The chapter 1, the topic is accounts from incomplete records. Today, lot of the companies follow or maintain records in double entry system. For example, Indian companies in India, as per Indian Companies Act, they follow only double entry system. That is very important. So, some companies are not maintained or not recorded records in double entry system, that is called as single entry system. That incomplete record also called as single entry system. Most of the companies are not maintained or not follow the records in systematic way, that is called as incomplete records. What is the meaning of incomplete records? Some companies are not strictly maintained the records in double entry system, that is called as single entry system, that is called also called as incomplete records. Okay. So, for example, paid creditors, cash received from customers. So, some companies are maintained partially, some companies are maintained fully, that is called as incomplete records. The records are maintained, the records maintained, that is not systematic, that is called as incomplete records. Paid creditors, for example, paid to creditors, customer. These are the examples of some examples of incomplete records. The paid creditors are paid to rent or paid to cash to someone. So, some companies are partially maintained, some companies are fully maintained. Cash account to rent account, paid rent, that is paid rent. Rent account to cash account. This is a entry. This is a double entry. Okay. But some companies are maintained only debit side. Some companies are maintained only cash account. Okay. That is credit side. Okay. Some companies are followed only rent account, maintained only rent account. Some companies are maintained only cash account. That is called as incomplete records. Okay. So, incomplete record means that is not systematic way. That is not they followed, some companies have followed not fully or partially maintained. Fully means rent account or cash account. Partially means some companies have maintained only rent account, some companies have only cash account. That is called as incomplete records. But these records are not fair, true and fair. That is very, very important. Now, I am going to start features of incomplete records. I already told what do you mean by incomplete records. The incomplete are nothing but most of the companies or most of the trading companies, most of the non-profit or manufacturing companies are maintained only income, that is a complete records. Okay, so not incomplete records. They followed only WND system, but some small traders are maintained only single entry system. Single entry system are not systematic records. Okay, that is a unsystematic records. That is called as incomplete records. These are the features of incomplete records. First one is nature, second one is types of accounts maintained, lack of uniformity, financial statements may not represent true and fair view, suitability, mixing up of personal business transaction. This is nature. The first one is nature. So most of the single system are maintained, that is an unsystematic way. That is, all the records, all the accounts are maintained only, that is one side. Some companies are maintained, some small traders are maintained only debit side, some small traders are maintained only credit side. These are the nature of incomplete records. But these records are not give proper solution or proper final decision. That is, final decision or the particular financial manager not having any proper support from these records. That is called as incomplete record. This is the first nature of incomplete records. Second one, types of account maintained. Only cash, another only personal. Only cash transaction. Some cash paid to creditors, only amount received from customers, amount received from Mr. A or Mr. B. So these are the personal account only maintained. But in WND system, what is the golden rules? Debit the receiver, credit the giver. But these are the accounts, these are the golden rules are followed in incomplete records. That is a very, very important point in features of incomplete records. Okay, next one is lack of uniformity. Here there is no lack of uniformity. Okay, so lot of lack means lot of incomplete records. Incomplete record is nothing but some accounts not incomplete way. I already told cash paid to Mr. A, but in single entry system, the accounts manager or proprietor or owner maintain only credit side. Some companies are, some proprietors, some owners are maintain only debit side. So these are the effect is reflected in final account. Okay, that is very important in lack of uniformity. Financial statement may not represent true and fair view. Financial manager or financial consultant not prepared proper records. That is very, very, these records are also maintained, also represent true and fair view. Not fair and not true. Okay, that is very important. Next, fifth point is suitability. The suitability, this means incomplete records are suitable in large scale companies, only small trader. The small trader only, they having some accounts, only cash accounts are maintained, only personal accounts are maintained. That is very, very important thing in suitability. Next, last one is mixing up of personal and business transaction. Mixing of personal business transaction only, for example, amount received from customer and business owner have to take some amount from the business. So in the business, in the transaction, or mixing up of personal account, mixing up of cash account, mixing up of some various account. So this is a very, these are accounts are may be affected in WND system. Okay, so these are the important features of incomplete records. I am going to start problems in this chapter. This problem is having two way. One is first method. Two methods. One is first method, that is method 1, that is method 2. The method 1 is divided to find out profit and loss account, profit and loss account, that is called as statement of profit and loss account. Next method, to find out the opening capital and closing capital. That is called as statement of affairs. The second method is, here most of the companies are small trader or small manufacturing company, small that is like small owners, small scale owners, or small scale that is small scale companies proprietor wants to open total debtors, that is the total debt. What are the here our this year having lot of debit from other side, lot of credit from other side, so they have to maintain fully. Okay, so the method, this method having to find out total debtors account and to find out total creditors account. The total debtors account is related with some two way. One is bills receivable account, bills receivable account, and this account is here bills payable account. Okay, so total debt, find out the total debtors in having one step, that is bills received, then only have to know about total debtors in particular company. Then second one is to find the total creditors. Before that you have to calculate bills payable, then only you have to know about total creditors. There is a very important concept, important method in this chapter. Start the general format of statement of profit and loss account. Statement of profit and loss account. So, what is the format? This is a very, very important format in this statement. The first concept, that is have to open particulars, that is rupees. The particulars, the first one is closing capital. Closing capital of the year, that is current year. Okay, so the amount, sum of the amount. Okay, next one, have to add drawings of the year. The sum of the proprietor want to take some amount from this company or from owner company or relations company. Okay, so you have to take some amount, that is called as drawing. So you have to add drawing, but in WND system, in balance sheet, you have to less from, separate from capital. Okay, so here you have to add. So this is the difference. This is called as unsystematic records. Okay, so add drawings So you have to add drawings of the year from this closing capital. So you have to sum amount from this statement. Okay. So next you have to subtract from these drawings of the year. So that is called as additional capital introduced during the year. Okay, so these are the amounts. Already it is given in your problem. It is given your company details. So you have to separate from this amount. Okay, so now you will get some more amount from this amount. Okay, so that is called as adjusted closing capital. Adjusted closing capital. Okay, so you will get some amount. The next one is once you will get some amount that is called as adjusted closing capital. You have to that is a less the subtractor, that is called opening capital. It is given in a problem that is called current year. Okay, so and you will get some amount that is called as profit of the company, profit of the year, profit or loss. Okay, profit or loss. This is the format of statement of affairs. I have to explain again. This particulars rupees closing capital of the year. You have to add from this closing capital, that is drawings of the year. You will get some amount from this statement. Then you have to subtract from this amount, that is called additional capital introduced during the year. In your company, some additional capital it is given in your problem, or it is given they may arise some introduced in your company. Less, that is separate opening capital. Opening capital also it is given in your problem. Then the profit and loss, you will get some amount that is called as profit, it called as loss of the year. Okay. Page number 31, problem number 1. From the following particulars, you have to ascertain profit or loss. Okay, these are the particulars. Okay, the first one is capital at the beginning of the year, first day of 2008, that is called as opening capital. Capital at the end of the year, 31st March 2019, that is a closing capital of the year. Additional capital introduced during the year, that also drawing. So that additional capital introduced during the year. Drawings during the year 70,000. So now we are going to solve the problem. Heading: statement of profit or loss. Particulars. The first, already I gave the format in this chapter. The first chapter, this is the first concept, first that is statement. So the first you have to open, first you have to put some closing capital of the year. Closing capital of the year. The amount is 8,50,000. 8,50,000. The next you have to take drawings of the year. Drawings of the year in singularity system you have to add. I already told in WNT system or balance sheet you have to separate from capital. Okay, so you have to add drawings of the year. The amount is 70,000. So totally you will get 9,20,000. Now you have to take additional capital introduced during the year. Okay, so here you have to separate from this amount. Okay, less additional capital introduced during the year. The amount is 1,20,000. Okay. Now you will get some more amount from this additional capital. So I will get 8 lakh from this amount. So this is called as adjusted closing capital. This is called as adjusted closing capital. So now you have to take opening capital. This is as it is given in a format. So less opening capital is 5 lakh. So now you will get profit of the company because adjusted capital closing capital 8 lakh, opening capital 5 lakh. So you will get some amount, some profit from this statement. Okay, so profit of the year. This sum is having profit of the year. So the amount is 3 lakh. So now we will get some profit from this company. Okay, this is the sum. Okay, so I have to explain again. This is the opening capital, this is closing capital, this is additional capital introduced during the year, this is drawing, that is you have to add. Here this is the statement of profit and loss account, this is the answer. Closing capital of the year 8,50,000. You have to add from this closing capital drawings of the 70,000. So now you will get some amount. You got some amount from this account 9,20,000 less additional capital introduced during the year 1,20,000. That is, this is called as adjusted closing capital. You have to separate from this other closing capital, that is called opening capital. Okay, so is compare than adjusted closing capital is more than opening capital, that is called a profit. Opening capital is more than adjusted capital, this is called as loss. Page number 32, problem number 2. From the following particulars ascertain profit or loss. These are particulars: rupees capital on 1st January 2018 2,20,000, capital on 31st December 2018 1,80,000, additional capital introduced during the year 40,000, drawings made during the year 50,000. Now going to solve the problem. Statement of profit or loss. We already gave the format. First you have to take closing capital. Closing capital that is January and December 2018 1,80,000. So you have to add drawings of the year. The amount is 50,000. So you have to add, that is 2,30,000. So now you have to take, that is additional capital introduced during the year 40,000. So you have to separate. less additional capital introduced during the year. The amount is 40,000. So you have to subtract. The answer is 1,90,000. Now this is called as adjusted closing capital. Okay, now have to take opening capital of this company. Okay, so have to separate less opening capital that is 2018. The amount is 2,20,000. Here adjusted closing capital is not more than opening capital, because opening capital only is more than adjusted capital, adjusted closing capital. So now the particular company, particular organization, they are facing only loss, that is called loss of the year. Loss of the year. So I have to explain again. These are the particulars: opening capital, closing capital, additional capital introduced during the year, drawings made during the year. Thus closing capital is drawings of the year, have to add. So you will get some amount from this transaction, 2,30,000. You have to separate from this transaction. This additional capital introduced during the year, 40,000. Will get 1,90,000. Though this is called as adjusted closing capital. You have to separate opening capital, that is January 2018, 2,20,000. So this is the loss of the year. So the loss problem, you found out, that is profit. This problem is having loss. Okay. Page number 32, problem number 3. From the following particulars, ascertain profit or loss. Here you have to list out particulars. The closing capital as on 31/3/2018, 80,000. Additional capital introduced during the year, 30,000. Drawings of the year, 15,000. Opening capital on 01, that is 1/4/2017. No, that is missing figures. So have to calculate this amount. That is a very important thing in this problem. Last one, loss for the year ending 31/3/2018, 25,000. Now going to solve the problem. This problem is having some, have to convert the concept, because so here missing case is given. So have to convert, you have to add drawings, means you have to convert loss. You have to loss, that is a less, subtraction per means you have to convert plus. Okay, for example, less opening capital, less closing capital. So you have to convert the symbol. Okay, so closing capital, the amount is 80,000. So you have to separate from this. First you have to add. Okay, add, that is drawings of the year. Drawings of the year. The amount is 15,000. So you have to separate 90. So 5,000 is a, you have to add from, that is add from closing capital. Okay, next you are going to calculate, going to put, that is additional capital introduced during the year, The amount is 30,000. So you will get 60,000. That is called adjusted closing capital. Now you have to take opening capital of the company. So the amount is missing. So you have to calculate. So less opening capital. The amount is, that is no given. Here loss of the company, loss for the year, the amount is 25,000. So now you have to change the concept. Here loss, okay. So here what's the amount? Okay. So adjusted closing capital is 65,000. So let's opening capital. The amount is, so have to add 25 plus 65, that is called as 25 plus 65. So we will get 90,000. This is the amount of this transaction. The answer is 90,000. So I have to explain again. These are particulars. Closing capital 80,000, drawings of the year 15,000, additional capital introduced during the year 30,000, adjusted closing capital 65,000. So here this amount is missing, so you have to calculate opening capital. You have to calculate loss for the year 25,000. So 25 plus 65, 90. So this is the answer.